Well, well, YouTube, welcome back to the winter of 1703 in Ayer's Poland, Lithuania Commonwealth. I hope you're enjoying the campaign so far. It's been full of anger and malice towards Courland, aggression towards our Prussian neighbors, and an impending war with Austria. So we should have plenty of action going on. And the thing is, remember, I put the campaign on hard. So we haven't really experienced a whole lot of pushback yet from the AI, but we can be expecting it soon. So we're going to want to take quick action to defeat some of our enemies. Courland is now one of our enemies, so I'm either going to need to make peace with him, like that's going to happen, or I need to destroy them. So you take your pick out of what you think Ayer is going to do out of those two options. I think I'm going with the latter. And I also need to make a push on the Austrians here before things get out of control there. I probably should have dealt with Courland before I attacked Austria, because there's probably about to be a whole lot of action going on down here in the German areas there. We got Prague here, Dresden, and Berlin, and Prussia and Austria are going to be going at it. Plus, we're very likely to be attacked by the Ottomans at any time now. So we need to start preparing some defenses. But, of course we're going to want to keep improving our economy. So let's take a quick look at our research here. We're researching ring bayonet, which is an important breakthrough in your research, because then you don't have to fix plug bayonets, which make it to where you cannot switch out of melee mode, meaning you cannot fire your weapons once you've gone into melee mode. So we definitely want to push through the ring bayonets. So let's end this turn. I'm pretty much out of money. We need to see what's going to happen. But as I said, you have my predictions there. I think the Ottomans are going to attack us. The Austrians are obviously going to attack me because I'm in their territory. And the Courlanders, I believe, are going to try and strike back very soon. So the Austrians have kind of a ragtag crap group of little armies here. They are slated to win according to the auto-resolve, so I guess I'll have to prove them wrong. Alright, well, the battle has begun. It's being fought kind of within a city here. Small village, if you will. And it's mainly just melee action at this point, so I'll show you some of that. I got my pikemen and a unit of line infantry destroying this Austrian line infantry here. Austrian line infantry has 150 men rather than regular 120 on the settings that I'm running. And it's because their stats are significantly lower, so CA put more men in to balance it out. I have not fixed bayonets in any of my line units, so they're not having the best melee bonus, but it's allowing me to make sure that they can fire their muskets if needed. And here I have a line fight going on with some Austrian line here, and I got the first shots there, but the Austrians have 2 units of line just as I do, so it's going to be pretty well balanced. Let's take a look elsewhere. It looks like the Austrian general's bodyguard had engaged my line infantry here, so he's in a fight with my line infantry. I again have not fixed bayonets, so this fight's taking a little longer than would otherwise, but this that Austrian general is not going to be able to defeat all those men. That unit of cavalry just isn't strong enough. So let's take a look at this fight over here. To me, this is kind of the more interesting one. Well, this unit of Austrian line is really holding out longer than I think they should. Make sure my men are attacking there. The Austrians keep repositioning their troops here, which is definitely not going to help them as far as firepower goes. There goes the enemy general. They are moving some pikes to my flank here. That's a little bit concerning. Not the kind of fight that I want to get into. But their line infantry is getting all torn up. Now, some of you may have watched my previous videos on this campaign, and you may be wondering about what happened to Patchy. Patchy was the brave warrior of the armed citizen populace who was fighting for the Austrians, and he appeared to be killed, but I just wanted to bring you all an update on Patchy. Just so you know, he was rushed to medical attention, and he received the latest and greatest medical aid of the time. So Patchy was immediately sent to the hospital, where he received bloodletting, and they applied leeches to all of his wounds. And he also was given some whiskey just in time for them to amputate all 4 of his limbs. But he did survive, and is probably going to be able to live a full life without most of his limbs. And once he recovers the several pints of blood that were lost in the process of his treatment. But I thought you all might just want a quick update on Patchy there. I know he became kind of a beloved character in this campaign. So that's how he's doing. So my troops are running all over the place because I'm sitting here talking and not fighting. So I need to reinforce my men, who are getting quite beat up at this point because they're so outnumbered. Those pikemen going into melee was actually a good move by the AI, believe it or not, and I am going to go ahead and fix bayonets, charge into melee against these Austrian troops. And this unit of line infantry is still alive, or no, that's not a unit of line. They got reinforced, so some Pandurs, or however you pronounce it, came and reinforced this Austrian infantry that I had under attack. Let's get my line unit here and fix the bayonets so that they'll be more effective. I guess it'd probably be kind of hard to fix bayonets in the middle of a fight, but they're going to have to do it anyway. So here I'm fighting 2 units of those Pandurs, so I guess the original line infantry I was fighting there did rout. Now I'm going to lose this fight if I don't get some reinforcements over here quick, and these guys are not exactly marching quick because I forgot to give them the run order. So I'm going to fix bayonets with them because I no longer have a need to do any different. Make sure those men don't really look like they're attacking the best. Fix bayonets there, and charge as well. So you all tell me what you think is going to come up in the campaign. Put it in the comments. Love to hear your comments on what you think's coming next. And if you have any advice for me that you think I might want to use, you can always give me that as well. I may or may not be able to use it, but I'd still like to hear it. So if I don't use it, that doesn't mean that I didn't take it into consideration. Anyway, there's not a whole lot left in this battle. The Austrians did manage to rout one of my units of line infantry. That's alright. I'll be able to recoup them. I'm going to send these infantry out there to attack that cannon. This battle is pretty much over. Get you one last little close-up of the action here. My unit of line did better in that melee than I thought they would, so I charged into the next group. And I have reinforcements running through town to come and join because these pikemen will probably start to overwhelm my troops here. So I hope you enjoyed this battle, and I will see you back on the campaign map. Alright, we are back on the campaign map. You can see the Austrian armies dispersing there around Silesia. And I think that what I might actually do is start recuperating those troops, because is there good or what? Check it out. There's the Ottomans ready to attack me. So at this point, I can't really afford a war with Austria because they have so many armies. I'm not going to want to put it off for long, but I need to kind of stay some of my other enemies just temporarily, because remember, Austria is fighting with Prussia, and so that will use up a lot of their resources and help keep me in a little bit better position. But I need to recoup this army and probably head to Courland, take out Courland, leave a small defense in case Sweden attacks, which historically they would, and if it was historical, they would probably kick my butt. It seemed like Poland suffered a number of pretty tough losses against Sweden. So the people in Transylvania are none too happy right now, and that's the recently captured province that we took from the Austrians here. We need to repair that building. That will help take care of a lot of the unhappiness. Plus, it is a different religion, so we're going to want to move this priest into that territory, and he will start converting the populace, and that will also help get rid of some of the unrest. Let's get this army. I'm going to move out of Austrian territory, so I'll begin that move. In fact, I'm going to start marching towards Courland here. Select all my troops, start recouping them, and we'll start marching towards Courland there, and we'll try and take them out. But what we're going to need to do also is, well, we're going to need to train some more troops. I don't have the money at the end of this turn, so let's go here into diplomacy. Let's go to Austria here. We'll open negotiations. We will offer a ceasefire. So we'll request peace. Let's see what they say. They don't want to give me peace unless I pay them something. Typical. So I don't really have much to pay them with at this point. So let's do... I'll request peace. And let's see if we can offer them some technology. We'll offer them plug bayonet. It's a worthless technology. We'll give them there and see if that makes them happy. No. It appears that Austria just does not want peace at the moment. Well, that's fine. I won't worry about a peace agreement with them at the moment. The only reason I was considering one is because I wanted to subdue the Ottomans a little bit. But oh well, we'll just move on with Plan B here, which is to go exact our revenge on Courland before they make any moves on me, which they very well could at any moment, because my territory over in Vilnius, Lithuania, is very much unprotected. And it wouldn't take much of an army, if any, to come and take me out there. So let's hope that they don't take action before I can bring the action to them. Wow, there's always so many factions here. It's unbelievable. But I'm enjoying this campaign. I think it's a real fun one. You got to protect so many borders that it just really keeps you on your toes. I mean, you got to fight Austria off. You got to fight. Now, check it out. There's Courland bringing on the attack. I'm pretty sure I can fight off this army. I'm not going to show it, though, because I'd rather show you my attack on Courland, since this is just kind of peanut troops here. But I'll bring you the battle result. I did decide to bring you some action from this battle because, judging by how long I've recorded so far, I'm probably going to need to go ahead and show you this, have this be the end of this video, and I'll have to bring you another one because, man, it's getting late at night, and I got to get this stuff done. I got kind of a late start today. So I hope you're enjoying this campaign, like I said, so far. I know I'm enjoying it a lot. You know, some campaigns, I've enjoyed doing all my campaigns, some more than others, but I really enjoy this one for some reason. So my main threat here is the cavalry of the Courlanders, because all of my troops are going to suck versus cavalry. I've used this forest and this wall for a little bit of cover for my men to skirmish with the enemy troops. And I'm also going to pull my pikemen out to come into melee and try and busy some of the Courlander cavalry. I will use my pikemen to reinforce any of my units that might get engaged. Now, the Courlanders are just marching their cavalry very slowly, and I hope they keep this up. I really don't want them to attack me because you can see that on my little patchies here, check out, no socks, patches on their pants. These guys are hip. They know what's cool. They know what's happening. Anyway, I hope they can just start reloading and hurry and kill those horses. Because I need them dead. They did get a number of them, so good job to my patchy men there. I'm gonna attack this cavalry unit here, see if I can draw them into a battle. It looks like I did manage to catch them. That's good, that's what I want. I want all my troops to be able to focus on this unit of line infantry, and if I can take them out, which I will be able to, it'll very much aid me and being able to destroy the rest of the Courlander troops. So although they've brought kind of like I said, a peanuts army, which means kind of a joke, I have to take it seriously because of that cavalry. Their provincial cavalry disengaged from me, so I'm going to go cause the Courlanders some more trouble by engaging their line infantry. And this will cause them to be shaken, probably. And see there, the Courlanders brought their cavalry back because of that move. So I drew their cavalry back, and now their line infantry can no longer fire, and they're going to be getting shot in the back by my men. The only risk here is that my general is in this this pike unit. Let's see if I can get him to form into a pike square. I bet they won't because they're already engaged, but I'll try. If I can get him to form into a pike square, that'll give him a good all-around defense and kind of keep the Courlanders busy and get their cavalry all messed up. This game is not like Napoleon Total War where you have to form a square before you get cav charged. You can actually form a square afterwards. So I'm trying to get my pikes into a pike formation there, and they're working on it. The Courlanders are retreating their cavalry. Smart move, but you can see that this line infantry is caught up in the mix and taking severe losses. They're probably going to rout soon. So here's my men trying to form a pike square. They never quite got there. There's another cavalry charge by the Courlanders. So I'm loving the graphics of this game. It's got some pretty good graphics. Again, the effects aren't near as good as Napoleon, and it seems like they did a better job on some of the unique uniforms, and then the faces for the men are a little more unique in Napoleon Total War. But overall, Empire really had, in my opinion, some pretty darn good graphics. Kind of opened up a new realm for graphics in a Total War game. I think these guys are not getting shot at near as much as I'd like. Looks like we rounded the provincial cavalry. So I'm going to get my militia to open fire on that unit of line infantry that my pikes is engaged with. I'm actually going to retreat my pikes. I took them out of the square formation, the pike square. And I'm going to charge the enemy general here and see if I can catch him. Wow, that Courlander infantry wants a piece of me because they are following. I've got my militia repositioning though to put some shots down. There's really not a whole lot of action left here in this battle, so I'll just fast forward. It is kind of risky for me, like I said, to lose my general who's in that pike unit, which I just did, because now all my units are going to be pretty shaky since they're all crappy, but yeah, I think we can handle it at this point. That Courland line infantry is lasting for a really long time. Far longer than they should have. They're gone now, though. And since my general's dead, I might as well just use these pikes up. They'll become my sacrificial unit here. I have to have one of those in every battle. Got him fast forward here. We'll go ahead and run them up, and then watch the battle with the general from Courland. Here he is in the white wig. So let's see if my pikes can get in here and take him out. I've got my militia repositioning to start taking shots as well. I love watching the little one-on-one fights there. Oh, check it out, man. We got the general fast. Guess your fancy wig didn't really offer any protection. It just made you a better target. Alright, so this battle is over. I will see you back on the campaign map, and we'll actually, I'm going to close out this video here. No need to get back to the campaign map, and where we start off next will be the invasion of Courland, and we'll also be assaulting the Ottomans. So hope you enjoyed this video. I will be happy to bring you more of these Polish campaigns in the future, as well as other Total War videos, so be excited.